Gambia, Jammeh negotiating behind the scene to handing over power. At a time when he is acting tough in public and declaring himself ready to face off any military intervention from ECOWAS, which is demanding for him to leave and hand over to President-elect Adama Barrow unconditionally, it has emerged that Yahya Jammeh is negotiating secretly behind the scenes and willing to leave power under certain conditions according to reports quoted in a daily Senegalese newspaper, ECOWAS. These conditions include general amnesty for his family as well as 400 of his close relatives free from any legal proceedings after his departure. The assurance to be free to enjoy all his fortune with his family for a period of 20 years at least, without worries of commissions to look into his ill-gotten wealth. These conditions from Jammeh did not sit well with the envoys of the ECOWAS, who are demanding that he simply leave power in exile at a host country where he would be free to keep a low profile and allow Gambians to heal the wounds of repression caused by 22 years of his brutal regime. The officials of the regional organization are concerned that instead of negotiating directly with them, Jammeh decided to talk to intermediaries to state his conditions. Meanwhile, the Mauritanian president is scheduled to pay a visit to Gambia on Monday to meet with the outgoing Gambian president on pertinent bilateral issues. Will Jammeh listen to reason to his counterpart? In any case, reports are emerging that certain officers of the Gambian army have begun to recognize President-elect Adama Barrow, who is declared the winner of the presidential election, and that the international community is ready to install him in power at his inauguration come January 19, 2017. The conditions of Jammeh to capitulate. Even though he bandages the muscles in public, claiming to be ready to oppose the ECOWAS, who asked him to leave his chair to Adama Barrow, president declared elected, Yahya Jammeh negotiates firm backstage. According to reliable sources, he would have agreed to leave power under certain conditions. First, he asked that he, his family and 400 of his relatives should be protected from legal proceedings after his departure. Then he wants to be able to enjoy, with his family, all his fortune for at least 20 years, without being worried. These demands of Jammeh irritate the emissaries of the ECOWAS. The latter simply offer him an exile in a host country where he would make a low profile as the Gambians dress up the wounds caused by his 22 years of reign. The special envoys of the regional organization are all the more angry that instead of negotiating directly with them, Jammeh goes through intermediaries to lay down its conditions. This Monday, the Mauritanian president, who is benevolent towards the future ex-head of the state of Gambia, is expected in Banjul. Will he be able to give reason to his counterpart? In any case, some officers of the Gambian army are beginning to get closer to Adama Barrow, declared the winner of the presidential, and the international community wants to install to power on January 19.